So my friend and I are working on this helmet, and I had a cursed thought. What if we made a United States Postal Service Mandalorian with a mailbox flipper as the rangefinder right there? And now I can't stop laughing.
We're gonna have some soup for lunch.
So that's good food.
You'll like it.
Let me see what you have.
No!
So, you mean to tell me that the entire premise of The Mandalorian is that Anakin missed one?
Something I didn't even realize watching the last episode of Mandalorian. This is why I watch Fat Man Beyond, because, god damn it, these guys are just brilliant storytellers, and...
I didn't know. That's fucked up.
I wanted to point out that at the end of Return of the Jedi, one of the last lines in the movie is, help me take this mask off, I want to look on you with my own eyes. And in this episode, Luke watches a father take his mask off to show his son his face for the first time.
That's fucking beautiful. I hadn't even thought of that. He's standing there witnessing it and whatnot.
Where were you? I was over on the bench. And what did you do? Nothing, I was over on the bench. But you saw what happened. Yeah, because I was over on the bench. So you saw what happened and you did nothing. Yeah, because I was sitting over on the bench. Let me ask.
You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see?
Alright, man, no. Show me your cock and the kid dies.
Oh, wait a second. Right there. Wait. What am I missing?
This is the way. Now, show me your cock.
You are my best friend, my only best friend. You make me happy, best friend. And guys are best friend.
If you don't know who this guy is, you're not a Star Wars fan. You just watched a few movies.
Clearly that's the fallen Mandalorian Jedi Darth Raven. You can tell from his mask that he's definitely Mandalorian, and he didn't just pick that thing up off the ground. He's also not a very pivotal character in the Star Wars universe, and nothing that he was in really made any money or went anywhere. But him and his apprentice Darth Malak went out looking for the black lightsaber. They couldn't find it, so Raven killed Malak and then just disappeared into dark space. Yes, I'm well aware that everything I just said was wrong. However, the only people who are mad about it are the toxic Star Wars fans, like this guy. But if you and I are having a conversation and you say you like Star Wars but you don't know who Darth Revan is, that's fine. If you don't know who CT-7567 is, that's fine. If you don't know who Grogu is, that's fine. If you like one Star Wars movie, you are a fan, so don't let anybody ever tell you what kind of a fan you are just because you know less than them. And to the rest of the Star Wars community, we all have to be better. No more of this toxic fan stuff. It makes us all look bad.
Do you like the snow?
No.
Why not? Can you say snow?
Why is nobody talking about this thing that Boba Fett is holding? You get to see Boba Fett absolutely wreck some stormtroopers with this thing. But if you look at it up close, it's kind of familiar. All the way back in A New Hope where Luke is fighting the Tusken Raider, there it is, that confirms it. It's called a Gaddafi stick or a Gaffy stick. And they're actually based on an ancient Fiji war club called the Totokia. And it makes sense that Boba Fett would have it because he's been on Tatooine working for Jabba. I was so hyped to see Boba Fett in The Mandalorian, but I want to know where's his homie Bosk?
Here's 3 things I do and don't want to see in the Ubisoft Star Wars game. If you didn't hear, a new Star Wars game made by Ubisoft, it's going to be open world, is going to come out eventually. So let's talk about things we want to see or not. Number 1, I do not want to see Ubisoft towers. If you haven't heard that term before, let me explain. In a lot of Ubisoft games like Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed, the way you expand the map is by running to a tower, getting on the top of it, and then doing a little cutscene and you can see more of the map. And it gets really repetitive and annoying. This is Star Wars, there's gotta be another way to do it. Number 2, I want to see true open world exploration. You can fake open world exploration if all your missions are in the same place. I would love to be able to go to other planets and do missions there instead. That is the most exciting part, so I hope they don't mess that up somehow. Number 3, I want a character creator. Maybe for even a multiplayer mode, but I'm thinking of single player. We haven't gotten to make our character by ourselves in a long time. And that would add so much to the open world story. What do you guys want to see?
Here's one thing I haven't seen anybody talking about regarding the Season 2 finale of The Mandalorian. Needless to say, spoilers ahead. Last chance, spoilers, on the way. After one of the most insane action sequences in Star Wars history, Luke Skywalker arrives to save Grogu and take him to train him as a Jedi. Now, one of the things that I haven't seen a whole lot of people talk about is not the interaction between Luke and Grogu, but the interaction between R2-D2 and Grogu. Now, this is very interesting to me because I feel like these two have met before. And dare I say, maybe R2-D2 was the one that saved Grogu from the Jedi Temple during Order 66.
Ever since Hoth, I always preferred sand a lot more.
What the hell did you just say?
Who was that? Look up, idiot. Obi-Wan, is that you? Yeah, you can tell by my outrageous British accent. No, it's your father, Luke. Come on. Hey, what's the problem? Do not praise sand.
You wish that was you, huh?
Surprise, shawty!
Oh my god, you're so tall, you look like a giraffe.
That's why you dead built like a baked bean.
A baked bean! Baked bean nut! Baked bean nut!
Let me tell you how this is gonna work. You ain't gonna tell me shit. Listen. Suck my d. Shut up. Listen to me. Suck my d, you man. Listen. Suck my d. You will be here in the court on Monday. You'll be here sucking my d. Well, listen to me now. Go yourself. Okay.
I legit didn't realize there was anything noteworthy about Bo-Katan's chest plate when watching the episode until I went on the internet and saw that everyone's going crazy about it. It's like, it doesn't have two distinct domes on the chest plate, like a lot of fantasy armors do. Her chest plate is just bowed outwards, which is a feature you see on a lot of real armors, quite commonly in fact. So yeah.
I'm not going to say if that statement right there is true or not, but with that being said, I do think that The Mandalorian is further explaining what happens in the sequels and why it happens. Here's part 2 on why The Mandalorian further explains the sequels. Now, I saw that y'all were a little sensitive after I talked about The Last Jedi, so why don't we move on over to The Rise of Skywalker. Does everyone else remember that scene where Luke's fighting Leia, and somehow Leia beats Luke in the training? Now, yes, it was just a spar, it wasn't a real battle, but what if Luke was just caught off guard? And not just caught off guard, but sensed something through the Force. And when Luke got knocked down, they both paused and glanced at each other, because Leia soon after picked up on it as well. And what if what they picked up on was Grogu reaching out through the Seeing Stone that we saw in Chapter 14, The Mandalorian? Let me know what you think down in the comments below.
This is the way.
Boom.
I might cry.
Baby!
I'm scared I'm gonna break this.
Just drop the bass.
Okay, so I can't even handle the face reveal. I'm in love.
This is why the hallway scenes work so well. Even if you don't know who Darth Vader is, which, well, everyone does, you can just see the fear on people's faces, and the way he nonchalantly just, well, tears through everybody shows you how much of a threat he is. They don't explicitly say, oh, bad guy, but you get the hint with, like, no dialogue. In Mando, he's basically treated as one of the most powerful people in the entire show. And well, the Jedi are kind of a myth, and one Dark Troopers, well, destroying him. And well, in Mando, the Jedi aren't really present. So when Luke tears through all these troopers after seeing Mando struggle with one, it shows you how crazy the Jedi really are. It shows how powerless he really is in the grand scheme of things. And well, with Maul, it dehumanizes the clones and just shows you how weak they are compared to a full-fledged Force user.
Don't sit.